Welcome to a markspcprojects.co.uk video guide. We'll carry on with the mini-series of how to download and install the different emulators. In the previous video guide we showed you how to install and organise the SNES emulator to play SNES games on your PC or laptop. This video guide will be showing you how you can download and install the Sega Mega Drive emulator, also known as the Genesis system. Now all we need to do for this guide is to go onto the internet and type in the search bar of Google emulator zone, emulator space zone, and press enter. Now it's a top website here, so I will include this in the description which is underneath this video. So if you click on that, then in the left hand side here under emulators we'll scroll down and we'll find the Genesis emulator. It's under Sega and it's Sega Genesis, so we click on that. Then we'll scroll down and we'll click on Gens. This is the one. Now we scroll down some more and we've got a download link here. So it's for Windows platform, the license is free, so that's okay. So all we need to do now is click on the link, and it's asking us what do we want to do. Do we want to open this link up with the WinRAR archiver, or do we just want to save? For this option I'm just going to save it into my C drive. Okay, what we can do now is minimize the internet, okay, and that Gens emulator will be stored in the downloads folder on your computer. So if you click on this little yellow icon here and then click on downloads, and then we'll just locate the Gens which is there. Now I've put all my emulators in my games partition. You may not have a partition, or you might, I don't know, but you can actually put yours anywhere you wish. But for this guide I'm going to show you an organised location where I'm going to put all my emulators. Okay, all we need to do is right click on the Gens folder and click on extract files. This box pops up here now, so I'm going to click on my games drive. Right. Okay, I've not created the folder. Right, okay, that's not a problem. First of all, I'm going to go into the games drive here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to go down to new and click on folder. Now I'm going to call this Genesis and press enter. Now I can go back into the downloads folder and then right click on the Gens, click on extract files, and then I can go into the games directory and then just click on Genesis. And then I can click on OK, and it will extract every file what's located in this RAR zip file here into that directory of the games. Now I'll scroll down and click on games. As we can see, there's the Genesis folder what we've just created. So if I double click on that folder now, I've got the Gens icon. Now to run this emulator, all we need to do is just double click on it. Your screen will go black for a few seconds and then it will come back on. The only reason why it does this, I think, is to determine what your graphics setup is. Okay, I minimised the background window. Now we can make this a bit bigger by pulling our mouse pointer over the corners of the left or the right box and pulling it out. Okay, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got 6 options at the top. We haven't got any games downloaded for this, it's just showing you how to download the emulator and how to install it really. So if you did have any games located in your system, all you'd have to do is click on File, open up your ROM, and as you can see there's no ROMs here because we haven't downloaded any yet. So if you click on Cancel, and as you can see the box was smaller, just make that bigger. Now, we don't need to mess about with any sound drivers or any graphics card drivers or any of the settings, because when you run a game, a ROM for instance, the sound will automatically play and the graphics will automatically be displayed. That's one of the best things about emulators, that we don't need to install any sound drivers or graphics drivers. Now, we have got an option of joypads. If we click on options and click on joypads, we can set up our keyboard to play with any ROM games. So for player 1 we can have 6 buttons, of a drop down we can have 3 buttons. Most Genesis games use 6 buttons, so all we need to do is click on redefine keys. Now as we can see, this is like a layout of a Mega Drive controller. Now if I wanted to set my keyboard up for my own personal use, or I like it, all I will need to do is click on these buttons here and assign a key. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. Now for the up, down, left and right, as we can see it's already set to up, down, left and right with the arrow keys on the keyboard. But for this guide I'll show you exactly how to set them. So if we click on the up, we've now got a question mark. So all I need to do is go and locate my up and down keys on my keyboard and press the up key. For the left, you press the left arrow key. For the right, you press the right arrow key, and for the down, you press the down key. Now start, I'm going to have as spacebar. For X, I'm going to have as A. For Y, I'm going to have as S. And for the Z, I'm going to have as D. For the A button, I'm going to have as Z. For the B, I'm going to have X, and for the C, I'm going to have C. Now them little sounds are just telling you that you have made changes. So all we need to do now is click on OK and then OK again. Well everybody, that's how you would install and download the Sega Genesis emulator. I hope this video guide has been in some use. Check back soon for the video guide on how to download and play the ROM files using the Sega Genesis emulator. Goodbye for now.